Tonight, I'm going to continue to build this Lego The Simpsons Krusty Burger from bag number 4. So last time got this little drive-through part. I think it's a little bit small. I didn't bring the car down because I'm not anticipating to finish building tonight. You might see it's a lot more brighter. I'm less tired because I just had dinner. I have to watch the World Cup Asian qualifying, Japan versus Indonesia at 10:30. So I got permission after dinner start building. So we do have Krusty in this bag. So let's get started. I'm not sure how far I can progress, obviously. So just turned 7 p.m. So I do have some time. I might just film 2 parts. So I get 2 video rather than just having 1 video. So I can have less stress for the weekend that I don't have any video to upload, and which is good. So yeah, overall I enjoyed the build so far. It's actually taking longer than I'm expected, but overall the details are great, but I just don't feel that it can top Quickie Mart or even the Simpson house. I just feel like it's a little bit too small, but we'll judge again once I finish building the sets. And this is a version of Krusty with the head. I know there's some comments like maybe they should have include the original version, but if you've been I think it's only if you just only started getting into Lego, and that would you want the original version. But if you have Lego Dimensions or have bought the previous Simpsons set, then you will have plenty of the standard Krusty. So anyway, let's just figure out how this part connect to the set, because I'm just being ridiculous trying to line things up. So that should do the trick, I think. If I get this one right, then I should get some reference point. So yeah, so it's not that difficult. This is I only got a few places that I can reference on, so that's okay. Just really not that many things in this bag. I did get 4, 5, 6 out, so I think for one part I would just do 4, 5, 6. But you never know, because last time I thought, hey, I can get through 3 bags on the first day, but end up only able to finish the the car on the first video, and then only able to progress 2 and 3 in the second video. So we'll see how it goes. I do feel like this one here particularly not going to take that much time off me, so we'll see what happened. I do have some struggle with breathing today. I do feel like maybe I'm about to get sick again. Hopefully not, because once I get sick, then lots of plans need to be re-evaluate. But we'll see how it goes. Changing enough, there's like a couple of new colors of bricks that they're using. Wasn't present when they have the other Simpson sets. So okay, so this is how it's open, and we'll see how it goes. So it's fairly straightforward so far. There's not like complicated build. So look, don't touch here, don't touch here. So yeah, yesterday I did try to make a few speed build video. I did build the Fast and Furious on the S2000. I was like thinking, hey, it's gonna be less complicated compared to the F1 cars. To be honest, it actually took longer to finish the build than the F1 car. I think majority of the parts is a lot more simpler, but then there were a couple of parts just taking ages to build. But anyway, so we've got a few things here, and let's see. It's hard to have things aligned. So luckily, some of the parts are not that hard to look for. Usually I really struggle when like have a grays, especially Star Wars set, like you only got like one or two tone color, and it's really hard to find those sometimes. So we've got this here. Okay, now we're gonna do it like this. Is it supposed to be also? Did I got it wrong? No, I got it right. So it kind of open up like this. So I don't know. Sometimes you really have to wait until you finish building the set to see how things work. While I still keep feeling hungry, and I ate a lot more. And now I'm feeling extremely bloated. Hopefully, it doesn't affect the building process. But here we are. We've got this here. This is actually quite interesting on how they use this to construct the wall. This is something that definitely I haven't tried before. But anyway, got the toilet now. We have the toilet door. Obviously, we'll need to have the sticker applied. And then sometimes I do wish more printed set, but well, nothing much you can do about that. So say toilet sign, funny enough, it's just a regular image of people rather than a Lego minifigure look. But often this type of sticker is hard to find the right reference points. I think I went a little bit too far to the left, which is unfortunate, but well, what can I do about it? Nothing. I'm really not good at applying stickers. That's the fact. Shaky hands, poor eyesight, all this contribute to not able to apply sticker carefully. I know there's like lots of tricks, but those tricks doesn't really work for me. Oh, sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway, where's sticker number 4? Which I don't know what's this. The thing is, I know Simpsons, but I'm not like that familiar with Simpsons. Okay, so just carefully apply the stickers. And then just right here. I hope these stickers last, as I mentioned last time, that some of the Quickie Mart stickers really deteriorate. I don't know why. I think it might due to at one point my room was flooded. It didn't damage the set, it didn't flood the set, but I think it's just the humidity. And this one summer that was really hot, and that kind of oops, didn't know that there's this part here, so I think oops. Yeah, I think that kind of contribute to the situation. But I think also to do with the fact that that couple of stickers that broke it, like peeled earlier, is that I have make some mistakes in applying the stickers. So like a couple of them kind of need to pull off. That kind of contribute to it. Okay, and then we've got this here. Okay. Oops, I really don't know how this goes to. It's a little bit unstable, but I think it's fine once I apply the parts on this side. So now, yep, now it's okay, and then we're gonna get the edges done. Okay. Okay, I didn't notice I need another break here. That's why I thought, hey, how does it gonna lead up together? I think some of the room is really not enough space. I know it's supposed to having a bit more I guess, details, and you can play around placement figure in. But you know, even my hands and fingers not that thick. I struggle to get into those spaces. Okay. All right. So this is this one just right here. We start seeing. Okay, now this is the entrance. They use the, well, I wouldn't say new, but it's, compared to the time where they first do the quickie mart, they don't have this much, a little bit narrow compared to your usual door. They only introduced recently with the train, and then over 12 served, open 24 hours. And just need to be careful on how to apply this sticker. I mean, it's not the best application because I still think I went a little bit too far to the left. But yeah. Oops. I feel like maybe I should just cut off at bag number 5 instead of 3. I should do just 2, just because again I do feel like it takes a little bit longer than the usual speed because of some of the smaller details. Okay, this right here. Okay, and it just go right in. Now it's all secure, and then we need to do the same. So we start seeing the shape of the Krusty Burger. Okay, just make sure that everything kinda in place, and just go right down here. So now you can see the looks of the burger chain. So we got another stickers, number 19. Okay, I think it's just a mailbox. That's a sticker number 19. It's a Krusty logo. Okay, so this one, okay. Let's hope all the sticker last. This is my biggest worry. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then just place right here, and then we need this pieces. Okay, just one thing kind of stick onto it, and I think we kind of lay the tile of the interior. Okay, so okay, so just right here. Okay, it's a bit hard because it's a bit tight. Okay, just right here. It's purple, and I think, like, if they make this right after Quickie Mart, you will have a completely different style. And I just can't defend the price of some of the reasons. And even though the set itself might be great, for example, this is like, I think, $360. It's the same price as Quickie Mart, and Quickie Mart is much bigger. I think even more minifigure as well. I can't really recall, but that's the inflation of Lego sets and stuff kind of falling down. Okay, we've got this here, and then once I finish this, then I can move on to bag number 5. Okay, what's this part here? Because I don't know, I can't recall if I needed to use this though. Oh, okay, it's on the door handle. Okay. And then here, just 2 spare pieces. But this is it. We finished bag number 4, and now I can move on to bag number 5. Obviously, number 5 you also need another big piece, and just open up. There's no minifigure in this bag. Makes sense, I think. But I think, you know, probably like after today or tomorrow we'll start having a better shape of the restaurant. To be honest, the set is really not that big. I think reasonable, but let's see how it goes. Maybe I should just do one video instead. I still haven't decided. So tomorrow is Wednesday. Thursday, yeah, maybe I can. Let's see. So that obviously there's a lot more tile that I need to apply. And just figure it out how it connects to this side. So basically, is this the side of the restaurant? So if it's this way, let me just figure things out a little bit. Obviously, yeah. Wait. So obviously we need to here. Okay, it's gonna be like this, and then this part is gonna be here. What? Oh, wait. Okay. So it's definitely here, and then we've got this here. Can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. Okay. Okay, like this. And what else? Is a 1x5. Okay. So now it makes sense. And okay. Okay, so like this. It just takes some. Okay, I just choked myself. So try to figure out, you know, where each piece kind of facing. So now I've got the reference point done, so it should kind of speed up the view a little bit. And then yep, and then we can open this, because now I know it's supposed to face this way, so you know now it's a lot easier to deal with. But again, really the set itself is really small, and then I always enjoy, you know, placing all this tile, and this one, and this one. Okay, we've got this here, and this purple tile. So it just kind of takes time to kind of figure out which part is which part. But we've got this. I wonder, is it for the seating? Yep. And then we've got this one here. And we've got the purple color. wonder why I'm not talking too much, because I'm too concentrating on trying to get this right, because I do want to make progress on the build, and obviously with the kids still not sleeping and need to pay attention so they don't mess up the camera setup, because I really don't like interruption. So but here we are, we've got getting there. So just right here like this, and what's the next part? So the next part is on this side with a slightly longer tile. Still trying to figure out how everything kind of end up linked together. And then here we've got this part and this part here. Okay, we're nearly there, and then this is the part where it kind of linked to the main build, and then we're gonna put 2 tiles just to connect it up. Just making sure that it's okay, and I wonder what's next then, because I really don't know. So now it's all linked up. Really is not that big in terms of the sets. I got this here. How come? Do I need another? Okay, just right here, the tiles over here, and then so I think I might just make one part video and got back 6 done, and that would be the video for today. Tomorrow I probably won't be building it, and I'll have a speed build video. Which one? Obviously I already mentioned about the Honda S2000, but I did have another one, so I haven't decided which one to upload, because it just need to figure it out. Okay, so just right here. Okay, and then here, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we are building the wall on the other side, so it's pretty simple. Just make sure that I didn't kind of place in the wrong side, and it should be fine. Okay, so I don't know what's these are, but I know that there will be some windows. It's actually quite interesting on how they use all this towards the outside. Okay, so actually I still need to upload a short video. I do have the footage, just that I need to do some upload and stuff. And then this one is kind of here. Really, after today, I think it really start taking shape. I think that's most important. And then just right here, really not that many things to go through. It's relatively simple. Probably, like after this set, I do have a few big set, but the latest brick and pieces order is not out yet, but this hasn't been sent out yet, so okay, just kind of figured out, try to figure out building the windows here. Anyway, so although there's a mock that I'm planning to build, but do I really want to make wait for the the parts order? Because last time I waited 6 months and then the order got cancelled. That's the That's the thing. Did I miss a step? Yes, I think I did. There's always end up, missing one step. But I'm not gonna do this. Okay. And we've got all the windows, so we need to have like 4 windows. But yeah, so I do have a few set that I want to build, but at the same time, I don't really I haven't figured out the space, and it's not just about the space, but I do want to build some custom model, even though I didn't design this based on someone else's design. But I did, I think this one, even without those parts, I don't think it's as catastrophic as the other original one that was I planned for last Christmas. But yeah, we'll see what happened. I really haven't, because this one will still take me another few days to finish. I think under 3 days, and then got the review, and I also need to do the review for the Ninjago City Market. So that there's a few video in the pipeline, and so I haven't decided. After this, am I going to build something huge? I might have something that will require me to build 2 days. Some of the regular set that I think, not that I think, I just want to build because I want to get some of the parts and minifigures out. But otherwise, here we are. We've got the windows, just kind of line it up, and it's pretty much, you can see, it's like taking shapes rapidly. So yeah. Okay. And I think it's good that there's not many parts per bags and mixture of colors, so it kind of increase my speed in building the set. Here we are. We've got this here. It's always this odd 1 by 1 brick, and then we'll do something similar on this side, right? And we've got some greens on this area here, so interesting how it's being set up. Okay, this here, how come it's looking like this? I'm not sure. So this is the one really long one across this area. Okay, even though it's not really, I mean, you don't have multiple levels, but interesting how they kind of have this line up, because maybe they still have the roof taken out rather than just open it up and just the one big roof. But here we are. We've got all this shit. So yeah, it's really nice to see things are starting to take shape, and I'm kind of surprised on how quickly I actually already got the shape of the restaurant out. And then we've got one part here. It's just the sticker in. So this is where the car gonna drive through. I wish this one is a printed tile, because if it's printed, it's gonna be very useful if you want to build your own fast food restaurant. So this one goes here. Okay. Okay. Does it look alright? The thing is, it's kind of easy to mess up with the angle. Okay, I think I'll just leave it here. It's just like obsessive trying to get things sorted, and then now we're gonna build the trees or the bush. The bush kind of like kind of respecting how the bush looks in the show. So it's quite a interesting build, I would say. Okay, so it's like this, and okay. Okay. So, oh shit, this part is just really. There's no way I can do a perfect one. So okay, just okay. I think I have to settle with how it looks. It just kind of give me some irritation. Okay, so this one is slightly different. Okay. Yeah, this one's slightly different setup, but I haven't figured it out yet. Yep. It's actually quite interesting on how all this bush gonna look like. Oh, okay. It's actually on top. So yeah, it's actually quite interesting on how this being set up. And just right here. Okay, and then got this here. Yep. Okay, and then the final part. Then we move on to the next one. Okay. Okay, so this one is just right here. And then we've got, and then we have a few spare parts, which I think I will just leave it here. So we've got this side done pretty well, which I really like. And then we've got bag number 6, and after this I might just call it off. And this is for today, and we'll have 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 to 12 left. So hopefully by Sunday we'll have this finished. That's the plan. Okay, can I execute according to the plan? Well, we'll see. There's lots of red color here, and I think we need the skirt. Didn't realize that there will be a skirt for Lisa Simpson. Okay, here she is, and does it matter which side it's facing? I don't think it does. Okay, so this type of skirt piece I often struggle a little bit. I think this one is a improved version of the skirt, because I think the other one has like much more rough cutting. Okay, I think it's all right. Okay, I think I make a mess. Yes, I make a mess. Okay. Mm. So can be better. I don't know. Maybe the previous one works a little bit better. Have to get the old one to see if there's a difference. Of course, she has her saxophone. Okay, so we've got Lisa Simpson here. So far, we have like 4 minifigures out. And then we've got, you know, some condiment area in the rubbish bin. Because here it's really building the interior, but okay, all right. And we need the sticker number 31. Where's 31? It's right here, right? Push, and there's some rubbish. Because this is a rubbish bin, obviously. So okay. It's not the perfect application. It's really hard to apply stickers sometimes. So got the condiment. What's the blue sauce? The red one will be ketchup. But what's the blue one? Like if it's yellow and red, makes sense. Yellow and blue. This is the first time. Okay, so I think this is a seat. So we only got one seat here. You know, just given the size, I think if you really want to have something massive, then you probably need to buy two and combine the two to make one big Krusty Burger. But that's just too expensive, right? At least for me, I just can't justify even this one, you know, with the gift with purchase. But gift with purchase, the only thing that is the printed parts, but there's nothing because it's a really small one, and you know, you're not going to feed you know, the whole family. And if you, especially if you got the Simpson house, unless you like to collect printed elements like me, right, this gift with purchase is not really worth it. And yeah, I just can't defend the price on this one. I'm not saying it's a bad set. It's just some of the pricing is get to a point where, you know, it takes some sacrifice to actually afford some of the Lego sets. Whether it's a good thing or bad thing, it's really depend on how you see stuff. For me, you know, it just means that I can afford less. And yeah, either way. Oops. It's an interesting one using the color here. I wonder how it factors in. So this is where the people sits, I think. And then we've got this here. 1, 2. We need to have one more. So yeah, I think I can really stop at this one. I think it's a good cut-off point. And we've got the end gold cushion. Oops. Nearly make a mistake. Yep. I think be interesting on seeing what exactly This is got okay. There's some interesting ways of building. Okay, so this is this. Okay, right. Wow. Okay, now I'm start feeling a little bit tired. So imagine, I have to wait until like 10:30, 11 to start building. It's really taking a toll, so I might really need to consider. well, I already considering, but just like take into action on how should I produce my content. So that's the key thing to figure out. Yep. Okay. Alright. Alright. And okay. Okay. Funny enough, this seat kind of have this McDonald's color scheme. I mean, I like it. It's interesting. It's really like the red and yellow, and the red and the yellow really lines up with what you see from McDonald's. I think you could like do it another way, then it would definitely be McDonald's. It's a kind of big one, but I think it's a really cool couch. I think if you make a bigger fast food restaurant, I think this will be something really interesting to have. So we've got the seat here, and we've got the table. Just the table is a bit smaller. It's like you have a big couch, but then the table is a little bit small. And then we need to build two of this. There's just a few more seats in the restaurant. Okay. And yeah, after building this, then I think I would call it a day. But I think it's actually pretty cool on how they set up the seat to be kind of elevated from the ground a little bit. I knew this piece will be useful. It's always good to see how certain pieces are being utilized by, official Lego designer. Okay. This is how the seat looks like. I think. Oops. Okay. This. Whew. I think maybe it's better just do it like this. Right? I don't know. It might make more sense to do it this way. Yeah. Okay. What's next? Oops, this one fell. And here are the tables. And it's looking really good. And we've got the tray, and they use the use the bucket for the fries. And there's two different burger, like the roller skate to be the sandwich filling. There's something new, which I think is actually a pretty cool way to create like sandwiches. And the way that they create the fries are just exceptional. Yeah, except though, you know, the fries might fall over quite easily. And then we've got this here. Never thought, hey, I think at one point they used the solid yellow crystal piece for fries, but this time they use what's that? They use this claw piece instead. So that's also pretty cool. We've got the drink here, and just another table. Let's see if I can get the fries in the right place. So pretty much we've got most of the interior details, and we've got one hard to apply stickers for the wall, so it's the notice board. Unpaid overtime sign up. It's pretty much exploiting the employees. Okay. So it's cool stickers though. Okay. Will they do most pub? I don't think so. But anyway, we've got the toilet. Oh, and that's pretty much it. So we basically got the wall. It's a bit, you know, insecure, but I think I'm gonna call it a day. So we've got, you can see here, you know, the interior. I really like the interior. I just wish the 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 set is a little bit bigger, but you can see, you know, the interior details. We got this. You can see how small it is. It's like 2/3 of the width of Quickie Mart. I can feel like a lot more lighter because there's less volume. Everything kind of a little bit, well, significantly smaller. Although here the interior details are really good, but here we are. We've got, you know, this is how it looks, and you can see we start to take shape. I don't think there's much left. I think the next one will be this corner here, and then we'll start building the roof, and that's pretty much done. And also the big sign. So I do expect maybe 2 to 3 days more, and then I can, in terms of the review, I think this one I'll do the review early because it's a smaller set. There's a filming less set up the Ninjago City Markets. I just need to figure it out when I have the time to actually do the review here rather than upstairs. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a night for tonight, and I need to go prep everything, do this short video before getting ready for the football match. But tonight is good night.